Love is not demanding. Love is not controlling. Love is not isolating. Love is not dictating. Love does not hurt. My name is Valerie Tucker Williams, and I am a victor. Before becoming a victor, I was a victim of domestic violence. As a child, we are not responsible, nor can we control the circumstances that our parents take us into. My mother married my stepdad when I was about 7 or 8 years old, and we moved to Marietta, Georgia. The first few months were really good, and then he started to beat my mom. He soon started calling on me more often to tell me how bad I was or whatever I'd done wrong, or to chastise me. He would always tell me that I was a fast little girl and I would stand fast, or I would talk fast, or I even walk fast. And he would threaten me about having a boyfriend and about seeing me talking to little boys. And what he didn't realize is that I had already been molested as a child, and I didn't want anything to do with boys. He put a fear in me that when boys came around, I couldn't talk. It was like as if my throat was closing up. I can remember coming home from the library one afternoon with my mom and my sister. And my mom went into the kitchen to cook, and I went in my room to put my books up, and he followed me into the room, and he asked me, why did I steal my mom's necklace? And I said, I didn't steal it. And he said, yes, you did. Why was it in your pocket? He said, I'm going to beat you until you admit you stole it. He beat me for what felt like hours. And I was screaming, I didn't steal it. I didn't steal it. He beat me until I was hoarse. And I don't know if he suddenly developed a conscience, or if it was my mom and my sister crying in the background that made him stop. But when he did, my mom took me and put me into a tub of cold water, and it might as well have been alcohol because it burned so bad. And I shook all over, and I don't know what hurt worse, the cold water on my body or the fact that she didn't intervene before she did. It wasn't long before she divorced him, and I moved back to Valdosta, Georgia with my grandparents. I never talked about what happened in Marietta, Georgia, because I was so embarrassed. I actually thought that all of these things was my fault, and so I just didn't talk about it. And I always said that I would not marry a man like him. I married a man just like him. He promised me that he would not fight me because he had watched his parents go through the same thing. And it wasn't long before the fighting started. The insults, the name calling, the accusations of having affairs and things like that, keeping tabs on everywhere I went and how long I stayed, and fighting. My grandmother came to the house one afternoon, and she told me that She was taking my children. She said, you can stay in this mess if you want to. He's going to kill you. She said, I'm not going to allow the children to watch him kill you. And she said, whenever you're ready, you have somewhere to come home to. And I stayed for one more fight. And I can remember him beating me and sitting across my chest and beating me in my face. And I was thinking, if he kills me, who is going to raise my children? And I couldn't bear the thought of anybody else raising my kids, or my kids having to go through any of the things that I had gone through. And so when I was able to get up and leave, I left. I was damaged. I was damaged. Everything that they said I was, I believed it, because both of them had told me all of these things about myself. I have beat that. I got my GED. I went back to school and I got a diploma from Valdosta Technical College for marketing and management. I went back again and got my degree in horticulture. I became a professional certified pest applicator. I also went back to North Florida Junior College and got my diploma in corrections, and I became a certified correctional officer with the state of Florida. I also remarried, and I now know what love is. Love is kind, love is respectful, love is patient, love is peaceful, love gives you joy. Most of all, love does not